Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is WoT in his AMX 1375. This is a tier 9 game on Corellia. And it's assault. We're defending. But I guess that means it's a defense, right? So look at that beautiful thing right there. Anyone who can get 3 marks of excellence on their 1375 is going to be a friend of mine, because this is hard to do, and you really do need to know this tank. And that is amazing and very impressive, sir. So, before we get too far into this game, I do want to say, as always, stuff about Patreon. I blanked out. It went. Oh, the contest is still running, by the way. Nobody sent me a winning thing yet, so if you're still interested in doing it, or you're worried about running out of time, you still have time as of this recording on Friday morning. So there's that. And Patreon, if you still want to get in on, give me wax my legs, you can. Or if you don't like the idea of me getting my legs waxed, you can wax my eyebrows off, or my arms, or my chest, as you decide to see fit. I like this position he's taken up. He's down below the enemy line, but he's in a spot where he can still spot things, and where he can still be effective to his team, in the fact that he can shoot at things. And because of the fact that the targets, for the most part, are moving across his screen instead of away from him, he actually has beautifully lined up shots. That's the back end of a VK who doesn't realize he can get shot, and is actually, almost about to flip himself, just trying to get away. Sadly, did not flip himself. It's still going to park out in the open. Now, the VK obviously doesn't realize where these shots are coming from, otherwise he wouldn't be parking where he's parking. But that's okay. The VK is not going to realize anything else ever again. Well, not in this game anyway. Gotta aim all the way in with these shells, though. I mean, you have 3 marks of excellence in this tank. You understand this gun. I get that. But for everyone else, this gun, it takes longer to aim than you would enjoy. And you gotta let it settle. Otherwise, it will not hit the target. If this gun doesn't go, aim all the way in, you're gonna do what he did with the SPLC, where he dinked it off the armor and then bounced it off the tracks. Ooh, nice job. So the team has destroyed the entire push down to the south, and now with just a little bit of movement, he's actually lit 2 enemy tanks. And I assume he's got 6th sense on this, but he didn't get lit up just then. So either he doesn't have 6th sense, or they really didn't light him. I don't know which it is. It's possible that they really didn't light him, but with the UDAs that close, I'm pretty sure he's been proxy lit. He was definitely proxy lit. So for some reason he doesn't have 6th sense on this crew. He does have 3 marks of excellence on it. WoT's gonna have to explain that in the comments, because that doesn't compute to me. Like, that should be the first thing you get on any scout tank is 6th sense. So how'd you get 3 marks of excellence if you haven't got it? And if you haven't prioritized it, like, if it's going to be a 3rd or 4th thing you get on your tank, what did you prioritize ahead of it? And why? Because obviously it's working for you. I get that, right? I mean, you have 3 marks of excellence on the tank. You know how to handle the tank. Why don't you have 6th sense, though? Unfortunately, he gets his engine damaged after getting his tracks blown off earlier, and now he's in a state where this thing is going to be utterly useless, other than as a platform to fire the gun from, because it can't really move without an engine. It's gonna waddle along and try to be helpful, but not really end up being helpful in the end. Unfortunately, he can't see anything but the front of that pattern. And he really does need a side shot in order to be able to pen it. And he's a little too close to these rocks. If he wants to be able to pen that thing, he's got to move away from the rocks. And he's trying to slot his turret down in this gap here. I think he'd either have to reverse into that gap or, yeah, just keep backing up. And so he does find the back end of the low, and I'm pretty sure that shot went in. Unfortunately, at the same time, we got a, was that our VKD? Yeah, our VKD blew up beneath us. And so he's really careful not to fire at the front. Oh, no. I was going to say he's really careful not to fire the front of the low. Then he does exactly that. And now he's only left with with a full clip, 4 shells of APCR left. Now you can take out this P43 if he reloads in time. It looks like he's going it. Unfortunately, gun wasn't fully aimed in and it bounced. Yeah. It hurts when that happens. Now he's only got these last 4 shells left. He must have loaded. This is a clip of standard ammo. The next 4 is premium ammo. And I wonder if he's micromanaging his ammo really well. Like if he's switching back and forth to the next thing he's going to fire based on the next target he's planning on taking out. And not just loading up the gold and leaving the gold in until he runs out of gold. Which is how many people work. He hasn't been lit, I don't think. Otherwise that T30 wouldn't be looking. Ooh, well, he was lit after he started firing. That E75 barely missed us, but it missed us indeed. And so now he's only got 6 shells left in this tank. And he's loading his last complete set of standard ammo. After this, he's going to load up a set of 4. Ooh, that's not a good angle. A set of 4 premium ammo, and then he's going to have a full reload for 2 shells. And that is going to be it. That's all he can carry in the tank. Now, this point in time, you can definitely step back and just let the enemy sit. They're not on the cap. They aren't in position to subtly attack the cap. And in 3 minutes, this game ends. In 3 minutes, it doesn't matter what happens. And as long as there's one member of the friendly team alive and the enemy team hasn't capped yet, we win. So there's no point in assaulting unless you have a good opportunity. Now, WoT Tank wants the experience. He wants to get up there and scout and do damage, either damage through friendlies, killing things he lights up, or through actually shooting people until they die. He goes ahead and he reloads another full set of standard ammo, which is really smart, because having expended 1 shell, or even 2 shells of your standard ammo, reloading an entire clip of it means that he has more shells at the ready to fire when he needs them. Now, it wouldn't be smart if he did this while he was anywhere near combat, but when he disengaged from the fighting, a reload is always a good plan. Now, T30 is pushed out with the looking like it's going to try and kill our T32. So he's trying to get in position where he can shoot into the T30, but I don't think he's going to get there. The T30, I don't know where it's going, but... Oh, T44 right beside us. Has he spotted it yet? Looks like not yet. Has it spotted him? Oh, I think he may have been AFK for a bit. Comes out, snaps a shot into its tracks. Unfortunately, not able to clean it up himself. He lets somebody else take that shot. And E75 gets hit by something big. Probably the Oni, or maybe the RHM Panda shot. And either way, in a minute, this game is over. So you could lay back on your haunches or put one shot into the enemy. He's done 1 shot and then reloads enough times that he is back to 3 and 3. There's no point in reloading at this point in time. Oh, there's the low. Ooh, didn't lead that shot nearly enough. APCR flies fast. Doesn't necessarily fly that fast though. As he manages to not quite kill the low. Oh, but he is looking for that Lord Glacius. Nope, never mind. It dies to our RHM. And 30 seconds left in the game. He's speeding forward. Now, if he invited the KV3 to a platoon, this would be a great time to do so, and they'd end up with a brothers in arms, assuming they both lived. I mean, it's a KV3. It's got 200 some amount of health left. It's worth it. Besides, you're not going to get brothers in arms from anyone else in this game. Ooh, for shadows over there, we could come out, but he could definitely snap a shot into us and kill us. Or we could just, wait until the time limits end and spin the camera around in glory and fun. 3 shots left in the tank. That's impressive. I definitely enjoyed this game. It's definitely a great way to use this tank, and I can see why he earned 3 marks of excellence on it. A couple of things I'm really curious about: that 6th sense, and for anyone getting into this tank, you gotta let that gun settle. I mean, if you don't want to, it's one thing, but you really gotta let that gun settle if you want accuracy. Alright, let's jump over and see his battle results. Mastery badge, first class, or ace tanker, sorry. Spotter, bruiser, fighter, fire for effect. Unfortunately, nothing over here. I guess he killed too many people for a Confederate and didn't kill enough people for a Top Gun. It's a little annoying, right? Considering he was head and shoulders above everyone else on his team as far as experience earned. He also made a ton of damage and far above a lot of his team. I think only one person beat him, and that was the Borsig by like 45 points. Yeah. 33 shots fired. 20 went in. That is the rate of fire on this thing. But the whole thing where if you don't aim, you will miss every time. And only made a couple grand off this. If you've been running premium, it would have been a little bit better, but this tank isn't made for making money. It is made for just dominating the battlefield. We'll never ever getting spotted. And I'm still wondering about that spotting skill, but it's not the point. 3,000 spotting damage. Well done, sir. Overall, it was a great game. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to see your next game. Thank you so much for sending it in. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night. This is ioEther out.